I mean, just how fast these 5 years have gone. You know, I've been blessed enough to have 5 years, you know, with my red shirt. I came in not really knowing anybody here on campus, and, you know, I had to start completely fresh with a new team, and, you know, these guys really took me in, and, you know, he's put me around great people, you know, and I got friendships here that are going to last a lifetime, you know, and meet my future wife, and, I mean, everything's been on the up and up since then.
It's been a long ride. It's weird. I didn't even come on an official visit to OU, and they might have been my last offer. Loved the campus, fell in love with everything about it. You know, it was your ideal college town. Jimmy C offered me as we were leaving out the door. As soon as I got back on the highway, I was almost 30 minutes away from home, and I called Jimmy C and I said, hey, I would like to commit. This is where I want to be.
My grandpa, obviously, he's talked to me a lot about playing basketball, and he was constantly riding me to try to see what I could do here, try out. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. And when I made it, the guys welcomed me with open arms. It was a great time, so took it for the long haul.
We had to learn a lot really quickly. You know, we had a whole brand new coaching staff, we had a whole new system to learn, and a lot of that's, you know, difficult for a lot of guys. And a lot of these guys that when I first come in, it had 2 or 3 different coaches already. So it was difficult at first, but, you know, after we really figured out, you know, what Saul wants and how the game's supposed to be played, you know, we really, you know, learned and adapted the team, and we've come a long way.
Coach Christian was more so get up and down, you know, X's and O's. As Saul is more of a let you play coach, you know, just play free, do the right thing. He put in a system, made all his players learn that system, and now the thing is just getting players to actually do it. And he has players that can shoot, that can drive, that can, you know, just guys that can do it all. The transition was smooth, I would say.
Really appreciate everything Saul does for me and for our team. I mean, the thing about Saul is you see how hard he's always working, but he's always coming to work with a smile on his face, and he's always happy to be here. And I think that mentality passed all the way down to me, and that's kind of how I come in every day I'm here. I don't know, just throughout my career I've kind of changed. I think I want to get into coaching, and I mean, that's the type of impact that our coaches have made on me, and I think that's exactly what I want to do to other people. Tony and we've been through a lot together. Freshman year, we were always hanging out. I was beating him in Madden. Don't let him tell you I wasn't. He came home with me at least 5 or 6 times just because he just wanted to go to the country, drive tractors, and we've kind of built a pretty deep relationship, and I'll forever cherish that with Tone.
You know, honestly, I've got to live with Tony, and, you know, he's opened my eyes up to a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. And, you know, he comes from a great family, and, you know, he's a unique player. You know, I've never played with a guy that has such an impact in the game, you know, like he does. And I mean, he's always been there for us. I mean, even with his foot going down, he still is over on the bench being as loud and being a leader. So, I mean, he's just, that's been a great teammate to have, and I'm happy to go out with him.
Drew's my boy, Kenny's my boy too. Those two get along pretty well.
Drew's been my best friend since I've been on campus. You know, he's really the first one to really take me in and, you know, kind of show me the ropes of everything here on campus. And, you know, obviously he's my best man at the wedding, and, you know, it's going to be tough, you know, leaving and moving past. But, you know, like I said before, these are going to be relationships I'm always going to have.
Him and I have some memories together. We joke around that I went through the school of Kenny, and all it is just that everything's mental. Like one day I was just sitting there, I was like, it's cold, and Kenny was like, dude, it's just mental, you're not really cold. And then he's kind of just, everything that I ever complain about when I do, he just says it's mental. And then all the teams got on board with it. They say that I went through the school of Kenny. It's hilarious. But yeah, he's been a great friend to have here, and he's actually getting married this summer, and he asked me to be his best man. I'm pretty honored to do that.
You know, it's been a ride. I enjoyed every second of it. Actually, just if the 5th year doesn't come back, I already got my mind set and made up, you know, ready to go for all the hard work I have to put in to get to the next level. So, you know, it's a tough situation, but I'm ready.
you know, we decided to give Deron the ball and let him decide, you know, where the game's going to go. And I kind of came off a screen, and it was supposed to be kind of a decoy. It was supposed to be really for Deron, and, you know, he threw it back to me, and I was open, and I actually made a pretty easy open shot, a more difficult shot, and dribbled into the guy, and, you know, just kind of threw it up, and, you know, it went in. It was awesome.
Back over Kaminski. He'll drive. He'll go up. Couple seconds. Shot on the way. It goes! And the Bobcats. Unbelievable. Kenny Kaminski.
Carter, Lovelock right, in trouble, double team on it. Kenny at the top, drives with 10, now with 8, shoots and scores! Kenny scores! A lost banker, no! Rebound Kenny, ball game! Ohio wins! Ohio wins!
I would say my sophomore year, we beat Buffalo here. It was the four-court pass to Maurice, and he swept through and dunked. That was probably a favorite memory.
Tony Campbell will inbound it, Ford on him. 3.2 seconds left. They heave it down the floor to Endor. Catches, dribbles, foul line, dunk, yes! Oh, dunks it! Ohio's gonna win!
I've been noticing how much like the ozone gets into it, I guess. I've kind of like really focused a lot more this year, like kind of on them, just see how much energy they bring. And then, I mean, like coming down to the end of it, like that's probably going to be one of the things I miss the most.
Fans, way to stay on our sides. When I went down, winning is just great, period. You know, especially at home, in front of all the fans and the ozone. Just great support.
Everything of being a Bobcat to me has it's been incredible. You know, I mean, I've never had a fan base quite like this before, and, you know, we obviously by far have the best student section in the MAC, and our attendance is incredible. And, you know, Athens has really changed my life in such a positive way, and, you know, it's taken me down from a really low part, and, you know, brought me all the way up to where I am today, and, you know, it's been a blessing.